Hi, everybody. It's Karen Abrams, and welcome to Tuesday Tune Up. Yay! I'm back. We're here. It's all good. Oops. There we go. And that's even better. So, today, I thought of this really cool thing that kind of landed really beautifully in the last little while. I do wait to the last minute to feel what's up in the world, and I actually thought I was going to do something very different than happened. So, I just want to talk to you today about um, what it what it's like to understand that how we're feeling. Sometimes it feels like when we feel a certain way in the morning, or if you feel down. Obviously, what's going on in the world right now is really crazy, and so it's easy to go there and stay there and go down the rabbit hole and all these sorts of things, and believe that there's really no way out of feeling at least something. And I just got a real good hit of it's temporary. It's temporary because even every winter in humanity turns into a spring. And I know we could keep going around the seasonal calendar and find a bummer in there too, but that the way we feel, right, and the way we think shape the decisions we make and the actions that we take. And um, and so it's important for us to know that the way that we're feeling is also temporary, that we can still feel happy for no reason. We can still come into that state because that's the state that's really going to help us move the needle on where we want to be. The other day, I also had another thing where I woke up in the morning and it was like, it's the perfect time to be more abundant. It's the perfect time to help people. It's the perfect time to feel happy because the energy is in the collective is going the other way. So it's really the perfect time to turn all of this around inside of you first and outside of you then, okay? Even if it's a second later. So let me come into your space if that's okay with you, because we're going to use this beautiful theta healing to help us out and go into our subconscious and our divine self and our heart and our inner wisdom. Beautiful. All righty. And we're going to take that collective energy that may have been pretty heavy and crazy and wonky and let that out of your system and send that to the universe. There we go. We can do that because we do connect with our subconscious mind and our divine self, and our minds in the theta brainwave tell our bodies what to do. So we're taking that heaviness and scaredness and all the other nesses that are yucky and sending that out to the universe now so that we can create from a joyful place. There we go. Beautiful. Nice. It's going to keep going, and know this will go in your own divine timing too. So this could go on all day, all week, and that's cool. And then let's also let you know, what is this? What's next? Oh, letting go of all of that unhealthy and damaging radiation and electromagnetic frequencies that are coming from all of our technology. There we go. Beautiful. We're sending that to the universe with that same intention coming through the theta wave. Right. Okay, so the first thing that's coming in is really understanding how powerful you are, okay? That's really important because when we go into that space of feeling bad about what's going on, it's not that that's a human reaction. That's totally cool. Except if all we do is focus on that, then it's like the problem becomes the goal, right? And all we do is focus on that, and we're circling around the drain. And you don't want to be in that drain. That's not where we go. Our natural place is joy. Our natural energy really is joy and flow. Both of those things are the natural place that we start from. And so we've been knocked off by lots of different things in life, and when things happen and they throw us off, that's human. And so for any of you and all of you who feel like you were knocked out of balance, maybe something suddenly happened, maybe you're just feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, let's release that energy, release that burden of the weight of the world on your shoulders and lift that out. Send that to God's light. to the universe's light, okay? Knowing that it's possible and safe to do that. Because when you have that space to roll up your sleeves and go, oh, okay, let's figure this out, instead of this all sucks and this all sucks and this is how it sucks and it's just going to keep sucking and it's going to keep sucking worse. And I'm hearing a lot of those and having those conversations, and I'm thinking, what am I doing? And so let's just go here. Let's be here inside what's natural, letting you understand energetically what joy feels like again. Waking up to that. Becoming a part of it. And you may know people are just totally hitting it right now, like, oh my God, that's so great. And you may feel totally separate from that, but what I want to do is show you how to, what it feels like to take that veil down, because if there's somebody in your life that's really going for it and really opening up, they're in your space. You're meant to experience that. And you can say, and that's for me, because they're in my space. And you can say, that I share the energy of this person. I share the energy of their success. I share the energy of their abundance. Doesn't mean you're going into their space. Doesn't mean you're getting anything else. You're just sharing that they occupy part of your space, right? In that sense. And that way you can become a part of it instead of feel separate. So let's change any beliefs and all beliefs about being separate from God, separate from good fortune, so that you can just be part of this. There we go. And so of the places in your life that you feel like, oh, this is not great and this is not great, like I said before, sometimes the problem becomes the goal and we don't realize we've made that switch where all we're doing is focusing on it. Last night I was trying to write and my brain was going, why am I so stuck? Why am I so stuck? Why am I so stuck? Why can't I figure this thing out? And then all of a sudden I went, oh, you've made that the goal. That's why you're just sitting. And I sat there for hours in this silly place. And I finally went, ooh, I got to get out of here. I got to walk out there. I got to come back. I got to reset. And I was able to do what I needed to do because I realized I created a goal out of the problem. And let's show you how to and what it feels like to go into this place of solution instead. And you can always say, wouldn't it be nice to feel differently right now? Wouldn't that be lovely to feel uplifted instead of like there's a wet blanket on my head? There we go. And so on that note, when we start coming into focusing on the solution, so much more can happen, okay? So much more is allowed to happen because you're allowing it. And so I want you to come to my free preview tomorrow of the power of trust and confidence, because trust and confidence, when you put those together, when you build your trust in yourself, in your intuition, in life, and you build that confidence that same way, this is the foundation of your prosperity. And so I want you to think about that. Trust and confidence equals prosperity. And come and click the link below and sign up for this free 45-minute healing on this. You don't have to do anything, just show up. And if you can't show up, the recording's gonna come out tomorrow anyways, later on in the day, so you can do that. But come on in and play, because this is our time, this is your time to shine. I hope that doesn't sound so goofy, but I'm seeing things in my brain, so I can't even look at you. It's not goofy, It's your time to shine. You deserve it, regardless of what's going on in the world, so you can make the difference that you want in the world. Come tomorrow to get lighter, to feel easier, right? To learn how. I'm going to give you a technique, a really quick, powerful, simple technique, so that when you start going down that rabbit hole, you can, and you're gathering up these are thoughts that you can snap out of it in an instant, and learn and building that trust and that confidence, and building and connecting, because I'm such a future self freak right now, and I have been for a long time. I'm a big fan that we're going to go into a future self meditation that's you're gonna feel that prosperous, confident, and trusting self that you have inside you to help lead you from the inside out and give you that boost of energy that you're gonna get to keep for the rest of your life there, okay? And so I hope that you come and play with me. Let's have God give you body healing. Click that link below and sign up. We're gonna have fun. Come, you deserve fun. You deserve ease. You deserve somebody else supporting you. Choose to feel supported and come. So until next week, God bless and goodbye, and I really hope to see you tomorrow. See ya.